All right, we're back. It's Region Semifinal round, guys. We had week 1 of the playoffs. It's the District 2 Sports Podcast, if I can talk. Gregory, Devin, and Big G. Guys, how you doing tonight?
I see he's celebrating back there. Devin's doing really well. Look like by the backdrop there, it looks like he's doing pretty good. Who was that team back there, Devin?
You can call off mute. You're going to sit there and just not say anything. Let us just stare at your background.
Yeah, the Jacksonville Beach Bums just got just walloped last week. I mean, Gregory, he had to put his scoreboard up. I felt like I needed to celebrate my win this week, so that's what we're doing here.
Especially after he said we took care of Babe the Blue Oxen, and it looks like we're going to beat down the D-Town Browns this weekend. So, yeah, I don't blame you. I'd have gone for it too.
Nothing I can really say. I lost.
It really is.
He had 3 players that went for like over 100 points. So I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do against that. So
you can't
lose
gracefully.
I mean, this year I've had like the hardest time. I don't understand. I'm 5-5. I'm defending champion. I've won like 2 of the last 3 years or something like that. I mean, you can't always win him. You see the Chiefs this year; they're having a tough time, just like me.
I got a question real quick. How come I've got 2 screens now?
Oh, you have a vertical. You can take it off. It says show vertical. You can take that off. Hide vertical.
Okay.
There you go. Well, guys, how was your weekend? Oh, Devin then left.
There you go.
Trey must
It was
walk
great.
in.
I went to I was in NYC over the weekend, y'all. I gotta say, pleasantly surprised. I love my time in New York City. It was one of the greatest cities in America. I'll say it. I'll just say it. I'll say it, man. It's totally unique. You know, it's like there's so much to do. You can go literally 2 blocks over, and it seems like you're in a whole nother place. So it's like I had a blast there, man.
I mean, he won't but 2 blocks from Madison Square Garden, and he was only 2 blocks from the Empire State Building. I mean, come on, man. Midtown Manhattan.
It plays on every block. A Jay-Z song.
Man. What'd you do, Big G? I don't know what you did.
I was gonna piggyback on to Devin there real quick because me and Andy Robin kind of looking at taking the train to Penn Station and in the hotel room there in Midtown sometime after January. Yeah,
nice. Everybody's
good Lord.
New York.
All of a sudden, y'all are just New York fans.
Yeah, like when you get to New York, you don't look out; you look up.
Up.
I mean, you come out of the subway, you just look up. I mean, that's just the way it is.
I might offend a lot of people when I say this, but I think New York's a dump.
Oh, you haven't been to parts of it, man.
I drove through it. I drove through it from Rhode Island to Virginia, and I drove through New York.
You went through the Bronx, Gregory. That wasn't New York.
That was my experience too. Driving from Virginia to Rhode Island, you don't get to see the nice parts of New York, man. You don't get the full experience of it.
I heard that all of New York were there.
I went over there 3 times. I stayed in Staten Island. We took the ferry over, and I loved it. I really did. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to live there, but I loved it. I mean, it's nice to visit.
Oh yeah.
Good food. Lots of walking. I can tell you that.
We walked 9 miles. 9 miles. I feel like I ran a marathon.
Yeah. I mean, you go over there to Rockefeller Center to see the ice skating ring, and I mean, see Macy's up there where the parade is. That's awesome.
Gregory, he knows nothing about it. He's not cultured.
He is not. You're right, David. He's not culturized.
Oh, gosh, that's insane.
He's in the deep south. He's like in the middle of Mississippi somewhere, you know, caught out in some field.
Jeez Louise.
Speaking of, before
what?
we
Go
get
ahead.
to anything, no, I was gonna say we really didn't do well. I shouldn't say that. Well, I was gonna say we had a baby shower on Sunday, and it was packed full of people here at the pool house. And then, but what I was gonna say was, how hard do you guys think it was for a certain individual to coach a football game on Saturday night? You know, especially when they're calling it Lanesville. You know, I mean, come on now. How hard? I mean, I looked at that guy and I was like, you know, y'all kept. I know Gregory kept saying something about, you know, he's probably gone. He's done. I looked at him on the sideline. He was so. It was terrible to watch him in that game. It was like he was almost trying to go down there and tell Lagway where to throw the ball, and you know, the defense. It was rough on that guy Saturday night.
It's been a crazy week with that whole thing going on. Like he keeps playing games, and he was on McAfee show and just kind of ignoring stuff like that. You hear LSU's in it now, and Florida's doing this, and Florida came out today saying they're going to interview John Summerall from Tulane, and John Summerall says no, we're not doing an interview. We're out of it, out of the running. So I don't know what's going on. Virginia Tech got a good hire. I think they got a really good hire in James Franklin.
I think he'll be a very good hire for that area. I mean, you know, he's going to recruit. You know, he is going to recruit. So, you know, the thing, and it has nothing to do with him whatsoever. Poor ACC is just the Big Ten and the SEC people are just. Oh, I guess the Big 12 too are just beating the ACC to death. I mean, I guess Miami is the so-called representative for the college football playoff just because they're the highest ranked ACC team, and they're not even going to get to play in the ACC championship.
Yeah,
it's sad. It's very sad.
Now I was looking at Franklin. Like, I mean, it's just, you know, he's been in Virginia a lot as far as recruiting, or his team does, or his coaches were at Penn State. They lost a lot of good talent. Virginia Tech did to Penn State over the years, and I think he's going to clean up, you know, in the coming years. I mean, I guess they increase their NIL money, but he'll have he knows all the coaches already in Virginia, so he should have no problem recruiting in Virginia, I don't think.
Well, Tech did just put something like $220 million into the system, their board of regents or whatever, so that they could, you know, make a good hire for football and have this so-called NIL money available for guys.
I just wonder, Jazeel Hart, who was once committed to Penn State, Virginia Tech was one of his finalists. I just wonder, you know, if he goes back to it. We'll see.
I'm glad you brought that up because Norcross, they won a state championship on Saturday. Beat St. Anne's Belfield. They beat them 54-22. Jazeel Hart had 4 touchdowns too. I think he was like kind of all over the place. Maybe running back, a little slot receiver, and all that good stuff. So they whooped up on St. Anne's Belfield. I don't know how many state championship that is. That's got to be. It was their 7th consecutive state championship appearance for Norcross.
Wow, appearance.
Yep. Yeah. First under coach Dwayne Priest. So, yeah. And we've been saying all year, we know that Norcross will probably be number 1 in our poll for sure. Like easily, they'll be number 1 in our poll. I mean, they're a really good team. They have a bunch of kids who are going to play in college football on that team. So, I know a lot of people who talk about private schools and whatnot, but again, it's just hard to put them in there. They play a totally different schedule. They don't play any public schools too. Oh yeah, Matos thinks is a good hire. Yeah, I agree. He knows Northern Virginia. He stole a lot of recruits from Northern Virginia from Virginia Tech, so he should be able to get back in there and recruit some kids locally back there. Oh, y'all asked me what I did this weekend. I went to see Florida play the defending national championship champions play against Miami in the down here in Jacksonville.
How disappointed are you in Xavier Lee and Boogie Fland right now?
Yeah, I don't know what we paid them in NIL money, but we're not getting a return on investment yet. So thankfully, we have 4 returning bigs that are a big piece of our team right now. So Everything goes through the bigs. I don't know. Hopefully Lee and Boogie Flam will find it, but they have been severely disappointing. But I read something like I think Clayton had a similar type of like shooting woes in the beginning of the season last year or like 2 years ago, kind of like what Lee is going through now. So maybe he gets through it. I don't know.
Oh, so one of y'all please lead me in the direction to Raleigh. I think somebody had mentioned something over this past week that our good friend at that State Institute in Raleigh, I think he coaches basketball. I think his last name is Wade. Well, somebody said he was making some more fuss about why Lubin wasn't playing or something. Did one of y'all say something about that?
Yeah, he's been going off about Lubin again. He said, I don't know what that team didn't play him enough. When he plays a certain amount of minutes, he is really productive. So I guess UNC didn't play him enough.
Well, I mean, he's at NC State. He's going to play enough minutes. So shut up about it. I mean, what difference does it make?
Well, I just don't understand.
I don't either. I mean, the dude, I mean, he sticks his nose in places that he just don't belong. And, I know he would never come on our podcast, especially now since I've already given him the gung ho. But Steve Myers said he could get him on here. I would love to talk to him and ask him, why do you run your mouth so much about stuff that you have zero control over? That would be my very first question.
Speaking of Steve Meyer, he did call me today, and I did not call him back. So we may be in trouble.
No. He probably had Will Wade on the other end.
Directly to the JT Christopher Stadium. That is what did the EC Glass tell y'all?
29 South. Yep. That was a bad night. I'm gonna tell you, that was a rough night. We tore up some trees and some shrubs and some sides of some cars up there that night. Yep.
Wow.
Our guys got jumped.
So y'all was it a basketball game or a football game?
It was a basketball game. It was a district championship in basketball. We wound up losing by a couple points. And we had to leave the gym, because it was back and forth. We didn't go up there to be quiet. I can tell you that right now. And but we lost. And then, you had to walk outside, and them boys weren't happy at all. And they said, "Hey, back to Danville." And somebody out of the crowd just happened to say, "We know where we live. We know how to go. We know it's 29 South." And then all of a sudden, they went for the biggest guy we had with us, and he went down in a heap. And all I know is I felt like I was just swinging my arms and just rotating in circles, just trying to keep them off of me.
So y'all took 2 L's that night.
2, yeah. I consider that an L that after post game, yeah. But you know what the funny thing was? 1 week later, we had to go back up there, and we took reinforcements for the regional championship. And our guy, I refuse to say his name, but he is about 6'6", played defensive line on the football team, and we took him with us. He rode in my car, and this is how I'm probably giving something. This is probably a crime that I'm going to say. But we walk up to the gate to pay our tickets and everything to go in, and there's a kid, and this kid's probably 5'5", and he had half of his face painted blue, half his face painted white. I keep wanting to say my boy's name, but I ain't gonna say it. Anyway, he just looked at him as he's walking in the door and he popped him right in the nose and said, "This is our night." And the dude's face was red, white, and blue after we walked into the door. So, but listen, it didn't go unnoticed because the kid went straight to the principal at Glass, and then our principal, Mr. Bob Haskins, starts walking over to our side and to where all our fans were, and you could not miss this guy in our crowd because he was so much taller than everybody else, and he just kind of did the old wave. Come on down. So I had to give I ain't gonna say it. His first name begins with an S, though, I can tell you that. And I gave him my keys, so he sat in my car until the game was over.
Wow.
And we didn't have to worry about any fights afterwards because we did win the regional title that night.
Wait, so y'all are just like 2 student sections going after each other, like they're opposite ends of the court, or?
We were the bleacher blasters, man. Come on, give us a break. We were well known for our bleacher creatures and our mouth, and we traveled well. And everybody just tried to be. Everybody was just like punks and just tried to imitate. Just like you say, often imitated, never duplicated. So that was us. Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas tournament was bad. I mean, we were terrible at the Christmas tournament when GW used to host it every year. We were terrible. I can't even go into that. I refuse. That's just a couple of our chants just didn't jive well with a lot of people. That's probably the reason why GW doesn't host the Christmas tournament any longer.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into some regional action. Y'all see that? Is it okay?
Yep.
Bigger, I know you said you can't.
How do you get this other screen off here? What's going on?
Oh my gosh, y'all are struggling. Let me make it a little bit bigger for you. Is that better, Big Greg? You see that?
Yeah, that's fine. But Devin's talking about screen 2 over there. I don't know how you get rid of it either, Dev. But that's okay.
I just want to make sure you could see that. I know sometimes you say you can't see that well or something like that. So
that's because you can't spell for one thing half the time, and then. Dang, I didn't know Riverheads was the Gladiators. That's cool as crap, ain't it?
Yeah. So look at this. So week 1, I guess it was somewhat of an upset there. Buffalo Gap beats Luray in the first round, but Riverheads and Sussex Central, they handled business there. After this, they beat the snot out of Cumberland 71-6. So
it was more than snot.
Yeah. They get the home game against the Buffalo Gap. I don't see any issues there at all. I mean, I feel like I think they're riding good until the championship game. I think Sussex. I think they're going to get past Riverheads pretty easily. I know Riverheads is getting better as the season goes on, but they're going to make it. I don't know how far that is, like a 3-hour trip towards the beach area or towards Sussex area. So I don't know if that's going to wear on them or what, but I think it's going to be Alta Vista and Sussex Central for this one.
Yeah, that's what I had all along. I had Alta Vista and Essex.
Yeah, they have some athletes over there.
Yeah, Alta Vista's got some athletes.
Yeah. Oh, I just made it bigger than that. Yeah. I didn't see any upsets in that group. I guess, like you said, Buffalo Gap 4-6 beating Luray. I guess, yeah. Yeah.
5 beats a 4.
I don't see the region. I mean, this region right here, it's just, I don't know. It's just nothing special. I think Alta Vista rolled through this one. I think they hit the region. What do you think, Devin?
I think what he was trying to say, Devin, instead of how it came out, I think what he was trying to say is we're probably not going to see any upsets in this region. That I don't think nothing special is the proper terminology, but that's okay.
Yeah. Thank you for the translation there. I don't know. I mean, Riverheads is good. Sussex is pretty good.
I don't see Alta Vista losing. I'm that confident in Alta Vista. I just don't see them.
Wow, somebody finally turned a new grave there, huh?
I mean, I think the boys. I mean, after that game against Gretna, I feel like they are riding high. I don't think they're going to be losing this region. I think Sussex will give them a game. If both of them make it to 1 and 2, I think they're going to have a game. But I still see Alta Vista coming on top of there. Maybe I'm wrong.
Nah, you're absolutely correct on that one.
Yeah. So those games will be, I believe, on Friday night. I don't know if Riverheads and Sussex will be on Saturday, but these games will all be on Friday night. So it'll be interesting to watch. I mean, maybe Riverheads can get past Sussex. I don't know. I think Sussex being able to play home and have that long drive, I think that's going to be tough on Riverheads.
Yep.
Where is Riverheads?
They're Shenandoah Valley region.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember back in 2009, we beat them in the region semifinals, secure our chance to go to a state tournament.
I gotcha. Okay.
So when Tyler hit a line drive back at that pitcher and broke his leg.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, moving on here. If it moves on.
Slide presentation is done.
Come on. Oh, sorry. That's the wrong thing. There we go. We had the wrong thing. My bad. Woo, we're good. Everyone hang in there. We're good. Let's see here. All right, I'm throwing off now. Region 1C. Giles beats Auburn. George Wythe, maybe a slight upset there. The 5-4 beats Narrows. Craig County gets a win over Bath. Grayson beats Perry McClure. This sets up for a good region semifinal round in this region, I believe.
Listen, Matos, I'm trying to get him to. I got to get him to get the rights to athletes first, and then we'll have the shirts out. I reckon.
I've been trying. Devin keeps shooting me down.
I made quite a few mock-ups. This guy doesn't approve. He wants his own logo on there.
And Mr. Taylor, it's got we starting at 1 and going to 5.
I've been trying to get the athlete shirts. I mean, hopefully one day I can pick a good one that Devin will approve of. Which I don't know why he has to approve of it. It's my saying.
What was wrong with the one I said? With it said they got some on the front ... and then ... athletes on the back. What was wrong with that? Oh, never mind. Now I know what the problem is. Now I know what the problem is.
Gregory just wants to put Comic Sans on every font that we use on everything. So,
I'm
walk into a first grade classroom, and that's the font that Gregory wants to put on.
We're getting off topic here. We're getting off topic here.
Listen, I think first and foremost, out of this, we need to congratulate Craig County Rockets and coach. What's coach's name? Craig County. I'm drawing a blank.
Coach Fisher.
That was their, if I'm not mistaken, I might be totally wrong here, but I think that's their first ever playoff win.
Yes. Yep. And it was very similar to their first game they played against Bath County. They won 28-0, won this one 27-0. So when we did that interview, he was kind of, I don't want to say he was worried or anything by that, but he was talking about how Bath County is a good team, that it was a close game for the first half, I think, and then things got to kind of get away from Bath County. But he said
that dude's a poker player. I told y'all during the interview, he's a poker player.
Man, Grayson County played for the state championship last year. They rolled in their game. 42-7 over Perry McClure. We talked about this one. I think I heard that Craig County's QB maybe went down too or something like that. Maybe got injured. I don't know. I have to check into that one. But we talked about how tough this one's going to be last week. We did our region roundtable. Do you see Craig County and making his next round, or do you see Grayson kind of getting that one?
I'm going to stick with the Rockets. I'm taking Rockets and Giles.
Really?
I'm going to go with Grayson.
Wait, what am I doing here? We can make some picks. We didn't do picks last week, did we?
We did not.
We got to make the picks come back. I need to come on. I need to get on roll. All right, we'll start from here because, like I said, Region 1B. I mean, it's just
wow.
It's nothing special, Devin.
We'll start with Craig County. So, Devin, who Craig County or Grayson?
I got Grayson.
Pops pick Craig County.
Yeah, I'm taking Craig County. Mild upset, I think, as a 2.
I'm going Grayson as well. I think Grayson, they have the experience. They played in the state championship last year. Lost to a close one, but they handled Craig County last year in the playoffs too. So they know what's coming. They know what they're doing. So Grayson County for me.
They didn't play them at home. They played them at Grayson last year, so it's a big difference.
Is it though? I mean, not.
All right, Giles over George Wythe. I don't want you to overthink this.
Giles and George Wythe. Giles is a rematch from 2 weeks ago, right? Giles beat them by like
beat the snot out of them. Beat the mess out of them.
Anything different here you see?
They're playing at home this time, aren't they? They played at Wythe last time, didn't they?
Did they? I don't know. Let me check.
I think it was at Giles last time.
Okay. Either way, they got them. They got them on top of the mountain again.
Yeah,
I don't see any difference.
Giles was a 39-20 win over Auburn, and George Wythe was 48-19 over the Narrows Green Wave. I was kind of shocked with that one. I thought Narrows would put more of a fight up. I think Narrows beat Craig County. Gave them the only loss, right?
Yeah, the only one.
Yeah, so that was interesting. But yeah, I think we're all going Giles here.
Yep.
Yeah. Potentially, I mean, if it is Grayson Giles, do you see Giles still winning this region?
I'm taking Giles all the way. Yeah. All the way to the semis.
No, see, Mr. Brooks, it came out wrong. I'm not hating on 1B. I just say I think Altavista has that one locked up to me.
He has hate. It's hate is what it is.
There's no hate.
Haters ball.
He doesn't respect Class 1 football.
Oh my gosh.
He really truly doesn't. You're right, Devin. He's been like that all year.
I've been a Giles and Craig County fan all year.
They play 1A football. What in the world?
Anyways, back to my question though. Giles and Grayson, they meet up for the championship here in the region.
Giles.
That one?
Really? Giles. Yeah, because they got the home field advantage.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying Grayson did it last year. I'm saying they can do it again. I think y'all counting this team out.
Florida won the national championship last year in basketball. Exactly.
All right, then let's move on to one D here, and we need Matt again because he
Matt
broke
said
down this whole
everything he needed to say.
he broke down this whole region. I don't know what he even said.
He
Honestly,
said the east side is what he said. You know he said. He said east side. I would take east side to the finals. That's what he said.
Miss Brooks, I'm definitely right. I know I'm gonna be right. I've been a big Alpha Vista Colonel fan all year. I know what the team has. I know what they have. Anyways, 1D here. 1D. Eastside Spartans, Hoonacre Tigers, Chilhowie, and Rock Cove. Listen, Rock Cove, I think they're going to get an upset here against Chilhowie. I think Matt talked about Chilhowie, but I just see Rock Cove getting this one, man. I don't know what it is. I believe in them. They played Lord Botetourt early in the season. That's the only reason why I'm picking Rock Cove.
Bull crap. I'm just going to call bull crap on you right now. The only reason why you call it, you just taking Rock Cove is because you've heard of them before. That's all.
Man, all y'all are just ganging up on me tonight.
I mean, he couldn't tell you what color. What color is? I'm surprised you know what the mascot is for Rock Cove.
I agree, Mr. Nelson. I agree. Craig County. Gosh, what were they like when we did our interview? They were what, like 7 and something crazy. What was their record? 7 and like
9 and 61 or something like that.
9 and 61. Yeah,
I mean, crazy.
What they've done in the last 3 years has been amazing for that county, and that school in general. I mean, we talked about how many students they have there. What he's done is unbelievable. I hope he stays there.
What county are they in?
Craig County.
Craig County, home of the Craig County Rockets.
Didn't land there.
Oh, he's trying to make a joke on me again? Golly.
That's all right.
I mean, I guess it's just my night, I guess.
No.
Rock Cove, Eastside Spartans for this one right here. And I would say Rock Cove.
It's what you say is what goes. I got you. I see how it goes tonight.
I'm just letting y'all know. Who y'all picking?
All right. So now, okay. Well, don't we have to make a pick right here?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're all going East Side, right?
Yeah. I got East Side. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good game, though. I'll say that.
And I'm taking Chilhowie, as I said 2 weeks ago. Chilhowie and East Side in the region finals. Exactly, Mr.
I'm going Chilhowie and East Side as well.
Who are you going? Chilhowie and East Side?
Yeah.
Why are you picking them? I mean, I want to give you some depth. I'll just say I'm picking this
East
team.
Side,
I want to know why y'all picking these teams.
I think East Side is
really good.
Yeah.
East Side, their strength of schedule is pretty poor. Devin, according to you.
Well, I'll give you the only stat you need to know. Okay, the only stat you need to know is Keldon Hamilton for Eastside is just through 6 games was rushing for 154.8 yards a game. So that's all you need to know.
All right, that's good. That's good for the show. I'm trying to make y'all better, honestly.
Oh, I got you. You're leading us in that direction. Thank you, Bob.
Exactly. Yeah.
Chilhowie they've already beaten Rycove this year, so I think they'll do it again.
Yeah.
What score in that game?
25-14.
Look at it. Again. Well, maybe
25-14. That's definitely a close game. I bet it was like 14-14 at halftime or something like that, maybe.
But it ended 25-14.
Second half, something happened. Maybe I don't know. You never know. All right, I'll go with you guys. East Side Spartans in that first one there. Y'all both going Chilhowie in the second game?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stick with Rocco. I don't mind that.
Okay, good. So there's another loss for you.
Right. Who are they playing? Chilhowie. I mean, I don't even know who they're playing. I just know they're gonna win.
I know what he's thinking right now. The Chili Willies. That's what he's calling them. The Chili Willies. One of those icy drinks. I know that. I can just see how his mind is going right now.
I think we talked about this a little bit last week, but Eastside coming out to 1D. We have Giles coming out 1C. How would you see how that game would fare in the state semifinals? I'm sticking with Eastside. Really?
I think so too.
I like defense.
Yeah. I don't know that offense that Giles runs and they have those running backs. I don't know. I think they can get through that line. Get through the defense.
But this is the only thing that I think about in 1A football, okay? And especially that's my dog, Mr. Reeves. That's my bad.
What's the door, man? Who's at the door?
So
let them breathe.
So what I was, I think the what do you call it, the wing tee, whatever, that single wing or whatever, I think it's run more often out that way than we see it over here. So that's the reason why I say
they're saying that Eastside would know how to stop it or
that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And that's I think that's what Gracie was trying to bark at and say as well. She was just trying to say that it would be.
Is it supposed to rain and stuff this weekend?
Yeah, I think it might be pretty nasty on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's supposed to be 85 and like sunny here in Florida, so I wouldn't know what the weather's going to be like there. I mean, I don't know. So it's supposed to rain and stuff.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain.
Oh, dog's supposed to be going crazy right now because he went on mute. Yeah. So all right, we'll move on. So 1D, 1C, Giles, Eastside Spartans play for the state semifinal. See who goes to state championship, possibly against Alta Vista. We didn't do Region A. That's just so far out there. I wouldn't know anything about Region A. So Region 1A. Oh, warm and rainy. Okay. I mean, that's just the worst. You know, a warm rain in November. Give me some coldness, man. All right, moving on to 2C here. This is.
And let me reiterate the Friday night report is still, it's only 55% chance, so it might not be that bad. The temperature is only supposed to be down to mid 50s. Saturday is supposed to be only a 24% chance, so we could see a sloppy field. I mean, you never know. And what happens when you have a sloppy field? Defenses usually rule those games.
Oh, so we got no rain in Roanoke on Friday for Patriots. Yeah, Patriots.
And that's the reason why they'll win. Just giving my thoughts away real quick.
Oh, geez. 2C Glenver 50-0 win over Nelson County. No, I don't think anybody expected anything there. Maybe the biggest surprise of the weekend was Radford just steamrolling Appomattox 44-7. James River and Floyd. Floyd is a 26-21 win over James River. Close game there. Gavin Benz, of course. There's no way anybody thought that game would get out of hand with Benz on the other side, but close game there. And then Gretna, a big win over Denver, 57-14. So no issues there. So for 30 teams, blowouts. Floyd with a close one. DSAT, what do you see in this Floyd County and Gretna game? You think it's gonna be close at all?
Let me ask something. Are these the same four teams that's played against each other for the last 3 years? Is this the same group?
Possibly.
I think it is. I mean, because Gretna and Glenver played against each other for the last 3 years in the finals, haven't it?
Yeah. I don't. Radford won it a couple years ago, so yeah, it's been Radford, Glenver, and definitely Gretna the last couple of years.
I don't see any changes. I say Glenver's been my team all year long. I think Glenver beats Radford, Gretna beats Floyd, and it's Glenver and Gretna for the Region C championship.
Do we have any updates on Brody? Is he fully healthy or what's? I mean, hopefully the chat knows something about Brody. Is he okay or what's going on here? Something I'd like to know. I mean, not that I don't think Radford beat them.
I know you don't like to bet on games that have hurt players. I know. You got a lot of money riding on this.
I'm just saying I don't think Radford beat them, but I just don't know is he healthy? Is he coming back for like the region final or what's going to happen there? So,
did he play it all last week?
100% playing.
Okay. I like Mr. Coward. Mr. Coward's always on time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, Glenver is. I think it's gonna be big. Glenver big over Radford. I know it's a rivalry game. I think when we came out there, in the middle of October, they had mentioned that there's something like a rivalry between Glenver and Radford, but I don't think this one will be close at all. Especially in the playoffs, I think they're going to steamroll them.
Yeah.
Gretna and Floyd. I mean, Gretna, they seem to be back on track with a 57-14 win over Dan River. Did have that close loss to Alta Vista 2 weeks ago. Any troubles here with Floyd County, you think?
Nope. Floyd County is just they're the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde of this bracket. That's all I can tell you. I mean, they last 5 games, 2 and 3, I believe they are. So, I mean, it's important to win in the playoffs, no doubt. But I think Gretna's too high octane for Floyd County.
Yeah, I'll agree.
I think so. Rayshon Logan's got out of the pocket, throw the ball around a little bit. So I think they had the athletes. They had the athletes over there. I don't think Floyd County can stop those athletes. So
nope.
I'll say this: Big Greg said that Appomattox was the team who could have been like the joker in this this region, and I was going to agree with him, and then Bob shot him down, and I'm glad I didn't agree with you, because now you looked foolish after that. But
Bob, what did Bob say? We say I respect you.
Respectfully disagree or something.
Respectfully disagree.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Thanks, Bob.
I mean, this is kind of like 1B to me. I think Glenver has this already in the
Oh, yeah.
bag. Unless it just something terribly goes wrong, I think Glenver comes out this region for sure.
I can't believe you said that.
I mean, what's 1 minute you're mad at me if I don't give him credit, and you're mad if I do give him credit.
I'm not mad at you at all. I love it. I know whose train I've been on the whole time.
That's what we're doing.
This is going to be a dog fight.
This is probably one of the best regions in the state right here. Union Bears, Graham Demon, Ridgeview, and Lebanon. Lebanon got the big win over Virginia High. I think Devin was big on Virginia High, weren't you?
Man, yeah, I was thinking, like, going back to that Union game, I thought Lebanon could have given them a fit earlier in the season, but I called Lebanon. I thought that they could be like the team to make some noise in this region here, and then I look back and I realized that Virginia High had beat them by like 40 points or something like that earlier in the season. So I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't even said it, but I'm glad I did. And I don't think they'll get past Ridgeview, but it was good to see them get past Virginia High.
Did everybody's logo get bigger in this bracket?
I don't think so. I just copy and paste. I think you're the same
thing.
It
looks like it. It looks like everything's much bigger.
My gosh. I mean, y'all, next time we do this, I hope y'all make the brackets instead of me.
No, I'm loving your brackets. Everybody loves your brackets.
What's the movie? Never mind. Anyways, yeah, Union and Graham is probably the best semifinal game of the whole state. I mean, Graham, supposedly they were missing a few players the first time they played each other. Union won by 21, but some people are picking the upset. I would say a lot of people are picking the upset. If they had to pick one, would be Graham over Union.
I don't think it's an upset. Graham wins.
I still think Cam Bostic and Keith Chandler will win this game for Union.
Okay.
I agree. I'm taking Union, but I think whoever wins this game is winning your region.
I wouldn't count. I mean, I think Ridgeview is going to put up a good game. Whoever they play in the region championship, I think they beat Lebanon as well. But I think you can count out Ridgeview. I think they're going to be pretty good. But yeah, I have Union winning. I think it's going to be close, maybe by 7. But yeah, Union come on top. I think playing at Bullet Park is going to be the difference.
Graham.
We know you've been a Union hater all year, and yeah, we figured you'd stick with Graham.
I'll go Graham and Ridgeview. You can go ahead and put me down.
Who would you pick to win the region?
Oh, Graham.
who would you pick between Graham and Glenver?
Ooh,
that's going to be Glenver. I told you I'm not leaving that train. As long as Brody's there, I'm on the train.
I want to see Union and Glenver so bad. That's like the game of the season, I think, if those two play.
I will make a special. If that happens, I'll make a
special.
It's not going
to happen. It's not going to happen.
Wow.
It's Graham and Glenver in the semis.
Wow, everyone's saying Graham. I just don't.
Wow.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. I mean, please, let's. You got to teach these young men some kind of respect here. You know that.
Where's McKinley at? McKinley hates Graham. We need him to.
Yeah, he did. He said it last week.
Well, he never respects Graham, and we need him to back us up here.
I don't know who he does respect. He just.
I think Matt said that the winner of this game is going to win your region.
Yeah, it's going to be Union Bears. They're at home. Keith Chandler, Cam Bostic will be the difference. Keith Chandler, I don't know if you've seen him play yet. I was watching highlights. This kid, he's like a bowling ball. I mean, the kid just barrels through everybody.
No, only thing I don't want after this game is I don't want a bunch of tears shed. Okay, I mean, let's just get through this and just admit after the game, hey, Graham was better. Okay, that's all I want to hear.
I agree.
Okay, all right. So I mean, it's nothing to
all respectful for this game, but I want you to make sure you hold your end of the bargain over there too.
Oh, I will. I mean, I had to do it against who? Last time Union played somebody halfway, I gave y'all a free gift. I think they played Lebanon, and I picked Lebanon, if y'all recall. No, I might have been Ridgeview, one of those two.
Anyways, hey, anytime you pick somebody, you like to go, oh, look at this, you guys don't know ball, you don't know ball, blah, blah, blah. So I'll tell you, if that comes out against Graham, he's got to be some kind of punishment or something.
I'm just sticking with Graham.
I'll show the text message.
I just think that everybody is right. I don't think they had their full complement of players, and I think it's going to be a different ballgame this time around. And I really don't think Graham actually cares where they play. That's the thing I like about them.
Okay. All right, moving on. 3C. Mathis, don't laugh at him, man. Don't laugh at him. It's not funny. He's not funny. 3C here.
Right. He knows I'm right.
Heritage is big over Western Albemarle. Turner Ashby ends the Allegheny Cougar season, unfortunately. Shout out to Dez and the guys. Wilson Memorial over Flavanna, and then LCA. We said this one would be LCA's way, but much closer than what a lot of us thought, I think. What was that, 14-13 game?
So 14-12 or something like that.
14-12, yeah.
All right, so let me ask you a question, and maybe I'm speaking totally ignorant here, and which I do in a lot of cases, I'll go ahead and admit. But was this our Radford quarterback's first game, playoff game for LCA? Is that right? Is that where he come from?
Yeah.
But he's played in the playoffs before, though, with Bradford, correct?
I would think so, yeah. I think.
Okay.
What is he, a junior this year?
I think so.
So he would have been there for his freshman year, I think, right, for our state championship, and then, yeah. So he should have finished some excellent experience.
I'm just curious if that had anything to do with any kind of.
I do want to hear Mr. Coward's opinion on that. Like I thought that for years the Shenandoah Valley could not handle the Lynchburg areas like speed and athleticism, but they hung in there. I don't know what happened with their 14-12, but and that kind of questions the next round against Wilson Memorial. I think Wilson Memorial has a better defense than Broadway does.
I think y'all are both highly sleeping on Broadway. Their only loss was to Turner Ashby prior to this game, and they had beaten Strasburg and Central Woodstock and Spotswood. I mean, what is up with the? I think Broadway should have been number 2 in this region, probably.
I think Broadway's better than Wilson Memorial's defense.
Yes, I think so.
So for this round right here, you would say LCA wins bigger against Wilson Memorial than they did against Broadway.
That's what I'm going to say, and they could go out and lose, but I would say they win bigger over Wilson Memorial.
Broadway was very good defense. There's Mr. Coward right on time.
Oh man, I mean, if you look at Wilson Memorial, I don't know. It's hard to compare schedules, right? I mean, because they're in 2 different districts, but Wilson Memorial has several games where they shut out their opponent. I mean, we saw them play against Allegheny. And granted, I think Devin said something like, Allegheny's offense was maybe not as good as we thought what I thought it was, but they shut up.
If I were you, I would just go ahead and pick Wilson Memorial.
I'm not. I'm picking LCA.
Wow. Okay.
I'm picking LCA to win this game. But I'm just saying, watch out for Wilson Memorial.
I think y'all got the wrong impression from Wilson Memorial, because I really, truly, and I don't mean to say this with too much shade, I don't think we truly saw the best of Allegheny this year. That's all. That's the best way I can say it. So I think Wilson Memorial just happened to be there at the right time.
I agree. I mean, Wilson Memorial. I mean, Allegheny got shut out by Union in the first benefit game. So, yeah, let's put that out there. But anyways, yeah, Wilson Memorial. I mean, we saw them play. I don't know if they had the offense to hang with LCA though. Also, we saw them play. They had that wide receiver turned QB. I think the QB got hurt. Devin, is that what happened?
I think so.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if they have the offense to play with LCA, but I think defense will be pretty good.
I still say it's LCA and Heritage for the region title. Look at that right there. See, it was some bad flags thrown. See, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Coward. I knew it was something.
This is going to be the key here. So I don't know if y'all saw.
They didn't get my Union reference. They just completely ignored that.
So against Flavanna, Wilson Memorial's quarterback, and who we saw in person, Kevon Jones, who tore it up against Allegheny. He rushed for 320 yards against Flavanna and scored 5 touchdowns. I think LCA has the speed to keep him in check a little bit, but that's going to be the key to the game. I mean, if they can't stop him, I think Wilson Memorial could come out with a win, but we'll see.
It is good. I mean, I don't know if was that his first game as the quarterback, or is that like when we saw him play against Allegheny, Devin?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Well,
But I just
Allegheny
know
must have had a decent defense to keep them to 17 points in.
I was wondering. I don't know if Wilson Morrow, that was his first time being the quarterback that season, because they said that the quarterback had recently got hurt. But I mean, he stood in the pocket and took a hit and threw a great ball downfield. So I think Wilson was going to be pretty good. I think LCA still comes out on top in that one though. Heritage and Turner Ashby definitely, like you said, was pretty good. I mean, but Heritage, they've been so good all year. You can't see this one, them taking an L in this one.
No, I think it's as big. Thank you, Mr. Coward. I know. See, he says no way.
So Heritage won 49-10 over Western Albemarle. Ashby won 42-16 over Allegheny. Like I said, yeah, 14-12 LCA over Broadway. So, yeah, it's gonna be. I think we get a rematch of LCA and Heritage in the final.
Yep,
I think so too.
We always predicted that. I think the only one I'm worried about though is LCA, Mr. Coward. I don't know. I hope y'all. I don't know.
Mr. Coward just told you they had 3 touchdowns called back. 3 touchdowns, not 3 plays. 3 touchdowns.
3 tutties.
The final score said 14-12.
Look, let's look at something too. In that bracket, the worst record was 7-3. So it wasn't like they were playing Sisters of the Poor in that bracket. I mean, Broadway's 9-1, Wilson Memorial 9-1, Allegheny 9-1, Turner Ashby 9-1, and Heritage 9-1. So you had some big time programs in that bracket.
Yes, a good region for sure. I mean, I think whoever comes out of this.
So are you writing yourself down to pick LCA right now?
Whoa. LCA for what?
To win against Wilson.
Oh yeah. I said yeah.
Okay,
LCA.
okay.
LCA.
I'm making sure. I'm just making sure. I
I'm
don't want to
gonna
hear
go
next week going, I told y'all Wilson Memorial was
LCA
really good.
21. I'm gonna say Wilson Memorial. I'm gonna say 13.
Wow.
21-13. I don't think it's gonna be that high score. And I think defense is gonna be. I think Wilson Memorial's defense will be there, hanging in there. But I don't think it's enough.
I think the Dogs get it going, and I'm gonna predict a 35-10 win.
Okay.
Big Greg picks big. He picks blowouts.
I do.
Somebody else he called, and it was just totally.
I said GW 42, Magna Vista 21.
Devin, who are you taking? You taking the LCA?
LCA.
And I don't think anybody sees anything with Heritage, right? I mean,
I think Heritage is a route.
I think it could be closer than we think. Okay. But I'm still taking Heritage.
49-7.
Wow.
49-7. Oh my gosh.
I think that game could be like 31-24 or 31-21.
All right.
I would say more in line with that. Then I would say, like a 30-21 ball game or something like that.
Route.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to the state semifinals here in a second, but let's go with 3D here, making our way through the regions. 3D. Man. So
this is a crazy region for me.
Yeah. They were 56-10 win over Abingdon. They were down 10-0 to start the game.
Yeah,
right?
y'all freaked out right off the get go.
I was nervous. I was nervous when I got that text.
See where his head is. Carroll County 27-21 over Northside at home there. William Byrd 38-10 over Bassett, so they get that Avenger loss early in the season, and then Lord Bottot 42-7 over Case Spring. So we get a rematch. We get some rivals here with Lord Bottot and William Byrd, and then Magna Vista and Carroll County. Carroll County had a good year. I think they 8-2 for the year.
Yep.
So good record there. Magna Vista's been except for the GW game, they've been. I mean, they lost by 1 point in that game too. So, but they've been a buzzsaw there too as well. So, how are you guys seeing this region?
Magna Vista and Lord Bottot.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You don't see Toller there for Bird getting loose and maybe beating Lord Bottot?
No.
You think Lord Bottot's back on it?
Yeah, I think OB has to avenge that loss they had to Bird earlier in the season.
Any does Carroll County have any chance?
No.
Well, they put more of a fight than Abingdon did.
I think so. I think they will.
Okay.
I think they're. I
don't think they'll get an early lead by no means. I can tell you that.
I think they're more.
Carroll County they're definitely better than Abingdon. I do think Magna Vista wins. I think it'd be like a 56-28 game.
Okay, well that's a blowout.
Well, I still think. I mean, still, I think they put up some points instead of Abington who put up 10 and it was done. I think Abington did all they could, and that's all they could get is 10. I think it'll be like.
I
I'd be
love the
like
high.
35-28. Okay.
Yeah, I love the high octane offense of Magna Vista, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't think they have a awful defense by no means. I mean, that game against GW, yeah, exactly, Mr. Coward, big, and
this guy's paying them to say these things.
Yeah, it's big. But Magna Vista's defense is pretty. They can hit, dude. I'm gonna tell you, especially when you got Moore as free safety roaming around back there and Dukes at middle linebackers. They're not hurting at all.
Wow. All right. So potentially Magna Vista and I guess Lord Bottot, what we're saying here. I mean, is there any? Where do you feel that game's gonna go?
I would still take Magna Vista.
So Magna Vista is gonna roll no matter what through this region.
Yeah. I wouldn't say roll.
No, I think it'll be a closer game when they play Bottot, but I don't think Magna Vista loses.
I disagree. I don't think Lord Bottot has the athletes to play with Magna Vista. I think it's a totally different game.
They played with
Huh?
Did you think they had the athletes to play with GW earlier in the season, or?
Well, no, hold on. I said when they played Lord Bottot and GW play, I said that's gonna be a battle of the line play. I thought there were two similar teams who are very not saying they don't have athletes, but I thought it was gonna be a ground and pound game, which it was, I think, for the most part, until GW kind of pulled away at the very end. So I think Lord Bottot wants to take it slow and 3 yards in a cloud of dust, like Big Greg says all the time. I think Magna Vista's gonna throw the ball over the top and just get the ball in space. I think that's just not what Lord Bottot wants to do. That's my opinion.
I just think if you see Magna Vista in person, they've got 3 wide receivers with the Scott brothers and then Tyler Martin, excuse me. They got Dukes in the backfield, and then they got Simeon Moore who can do whatever he wants to back there. And they've got a big line too. I just don't see anybody holding them down. I just don't. Yeah, I agree.
Man,
I agree.
What? How am I on the wrong side of everything? I don't think that game's gonna be close. I think Magna Vista beats Lord Bot pretty good. So here's the big question then. So 3C and 3D. Oh no, I don't think 3C and 3D are playing each other, right?
A and D play each other, and C and B play each other. So you can have a Magna Vista Heritage or a Magna Vista LCA title game.
Do you see these two teams make it past A and B to get to the championship game?
I do.
I mean, that would be. I mean, if that did, I
I
would love for that.
Don't see anybody in A that is just heads and shoulders above anybody else. I mean, you got Lake Taylor at 8-2. I mean, I just don't see they're the number 1 seed in A, but I don't see. I mean, they played a Colonial Heights team in the first round, 1-9. I mean, nobody else has a record any better than 7-3 in that region, and it just I think it sucks. I mean, Petersburg's 7-3, Hopewell is 4-6, and Hopewell beat New Kent, the 3 seed. So Petersburg and Hopewell play each other. So I don't know. I think it's Magna Vista and Heritage for the title.
You said A and D versus C and B.
Yeah.
So okay, who'd you say was in B? Who's the 1 seed in B?
1 seed in B is Kettle Run.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you. I mean, I don't know. I have to go back and look in the past. I don't think 3B has. Gosh, hasn't done. I don't know about
Kettle Run's been there before, but that's it. I mean, you got that whole. I mean, listen to this: Kettle Run 9-1, Warren County 2-8, James Monroe 5-5, Brentsville 4-6.
Yeah,
Culpeper 7-3, Goochland 3-7, Skyline 7-3, and then I think it's either Meridian 4-5. I think it is.
So I think Heritage has the best chance to make it to the state championship. Right?
Yeah. Heritage or LCA, whoever.
Yeah, so Heritage or LCA would be probably playing for the state championship game. I mean, not to discount 3B, but just I don't think they have the athletes to match up.
Let me go back 2 years. Isn't Kettle Run the one that LCA beat for the title 2 years ago?
Yeah, I agree. That's what we're saying too, Ms. Cowart. I don't think. What'd you say?
Didn't Heritage beat Kettle Run for the state championship 2 years ago?
I want to say no, but
okay.
I mean, we might need someone to come. I don't know.
I thought they had a rivalry going for a couple years. Maybe I'm wrong.
Someone might look that up. Someone Devin look that up. Devin say they never played each other before. LCA played Kettle Run.
Oh, LCA did. Did I say LCA?
They beat
this? Yeah, LCA did.
I told you, right?
I think LCA lost to them and then turned around and beat them in the championship the next year. I thought that's what it was.
Oh, Mr. Cowart, we need you to back on here. Yeah, I agree. I think Heritage or LCA would have had the best chance to get to the state championship playing against B. I still think Magna Vista has a good chance to go to Region A and get that win. I mean, I know it's gonna be a long trip over there, but I don't know. I think Magna Vista is on something special this year too. So,
so how does that work though? D has to travel?
Oh, I don't know. What's the state? I don't know.
I mean, Magna Vista is 9-1, and then Lake Taylor's 8-2. How does 8-2 get to host that?
Let me see if I can find it here. Let me see.
I can understand if they had the same record
because they have the state playoff format. So let me check that.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's already preset, I'll get it.
So if pairings are because the class 3 pairings are Region D versus Region A, and C and B. Class. Oh, I didn't say much after that though. Yeah, it does not say. So semifinals, the higher rated team, based on power rating or predetermined site, will host.
It's got to be Magna Vista.
You would think so, right?
I would think.
So you would. I mean, that would be awesome if you get Heritage or LCA at home, and then you also have Magna Vista at home. So, and then think of the crowd you would have if that was team if C and D both make it to the state championship game. Think of the crowd you would have there at Liberty.
Man,
that'd be awesome.
Be awesome.
Right?
Yeah. I just don't know if Magna Vista would be able to. I don't know. Lake Taylor, they've only beaten I think like 2 teams who have a winning record, but
for Magna Vista,
you just know that. Yeah, you just know that the teams coming from the beach are going to have. They're definitely, like Gregory always says, they're going to have athletes over there. So I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be a good matchup, but I think it's a lot easier of a road for LCA or Heritage to get there than it is for Magna Vista.
I didn't see this coming. Devin, as soon as that GW game was over, he said, "Y'all should not discipline or take anything out on Magna Vista. They have a good team. They're good." Wow, interesting. All right, so let's get to some 4D here. It's another great region right here too. GW playing Sharando, and Hanley playing Jefferson Forest. Let me get up to my scores here. So GW won 44-7 over Blacksburg. Jefferson Forest won 33-7 over EC Glass. I'm trying to see the other 2 scores. I don't see those on WSLS. So I'll have to look those up. I think Sharando won pretty big over James Wood.
Yep. 56.
Let me reiterate the quote that I got, or the text message that I got last weekend. And I think it went something along the lines of GW, Jefferson Forest, Patrick Henry, and somebody, I think William Fleming could all lose next weekend. I think that come from the little guy in the middle right there.
He said that?
Yes.
Here's the thing.
Let me see this. I gotta see where he said this.
JF has to travel to Hanley, who has been an absolute juggernaut this year. They've only lost 1 game. That's a long. We already talked about it. That's a long bus ride up there. Sharando.
I don't know if we can see that, but yeah, he did. He said, "I think it's possible GW, JF, PH, and William Fleming all lose."
It is possible. I think they could all. I think it's easy. They could all go 4-0.
How can you be on the District 2 Sports Podcast and just wish bad luck on everybody?
It's not wishing bad luck. I just think it's gonna happen. I think it could happen.
Where's Hanley?
He said up in Winchester. He said, I think it's going to happen.
Isn't Sharando up there in Winchester that way too?
Yeah, I think that might be just east of it or west of it.
All right, so Jefferson Forest has to go an hour and a half to Hanley because they're in Lynchburg, and then Sharando from Lynchburg to Winchester.
I think it's like 2.5 hours at least.
Look at Mr. Meadows. I think he does too. All right, so if I had to say somebody has the worst of the worst luck out of that 4, it's got to be Sharando. They got to come down. They got jelly legs. They got to come over top of the mountains and everything, and come down into the valley down here to the Piedmont district and
if I'm GW, I'm playing that game Friday night. I'm sure I'm guessing it's Friday night, right?
That's what it's supposed to be Friday night.
Make sure, because I know JF has to play Hanley on Saturday because they don't have any lights up there at Hanley. So that's an advantage to Jefferson Forest, I think. I mean, more so than Sharando. I would think.
I would be traveling up there Friday night and getting me a room and hanging out. That's what I'd be doing.
So Sharando's at Stephen City. They are.
They got a good ride.
Just south of Winchester.
Yeah, they got a good ride.
So Sharando High School to GW Danview.
It's gonna be at least 3.5.
Wait, how can you? It's 3 hours and 44 minutes. So how do you? So that means it's what 2 hours and 44 minutes from Jefferson Forest to Hanley then.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying the worst of the worst is Sharando.
Oh yeah, I agree.
They better have their legs on if they're traveling that day. But let me tell you something, and I want y'all to remember something.
Yeah. Get him, Taylor. Get him. He deserves it.
So I want y'all to remember something. Back in oh my goodness, I cannot remember what the exact date was. The Adams, what are they? Annandale Adams traveled to GW to play in the state championship game. All right. GW hosted the state championship at their own campus.
GW whooped them.
No, GW lost by 1.
Oh, dang.
But the Adams got on a bus at 3:00 in the morning and drove down like to Richmond. And then they had a practice, a walkthrough, blah, blah, blah. And then they came to GW and played a 12:00 game or whatever it was, 1:00 game and played very, very well. But they had a regime where they like practice before school every day and stuff like that. So they were used to stuff like that. So I don't know what some of these schools do as their, regiment as far as practice and stuff like that. They also had a couple kids that went to Penn State and played linebacker for them too back then. And so it's just a matter of, are they used to stuff like that? I mean, I don't know. Football is a long game and a power, you getting hit up the whole game. That's a hard one to take. I could see it in basketball, football, and baseball, but football is tough.
Just looking at Sharando, I mean, a common opponent there, Amherst, they beat them 41-0 first game of the year. But just kind of looking at, I mean, nothing too impressive. I mean, they beat some bad teams up pretty bad. Lost 14-7 to Hanley. Lost 14-7 to Kettle Run. So I don't know. I don't expect from Sharando. I know in the past they've had some kids who can run the ball pretty well. I think they had some kids go play D1 who are running backs in the past. So I don't know. I just still. Oh my goodness! Look who showed up, Devin.
There we go. I don't know how that's been the case, but
oh my goodness,
I don't think that's true at all. But
McKinley, he was asking about you earlier. Talking about Graham, right? Is that what you said? Yeah,
Graham. I'll say McKinley's a Graham hater.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I mean, so I still think that GW's line, offense and defense, is a state caliber line for me. And some big, you've seen it in person. I just think that line is gonna be the difference.
They will lean on you for 4 quarters. I'm telling you, man. It's just, and last year I felt, when I saw them playing Salem that first game, GW play Salem, I was just like, I kind of thought the same thing, but you could just see that GW had no answer for that wing tee, and it was hopeless to watch that game. It really truly was. They had no answer for any of those running backs, and this year it's like the shoes on the other foot. GW can bring 2 running backs and just bruise you or run around you or run through you, run past you. And it's not the only game in town. I mean, if he needs to throw the football, he can. I mean, he will. He's got a tight end that he can throw to anytime he wants to. So I just don't see GW losing in this bracket. I just don't.
I just don't know what to make of Hanley though. I mean, they're 10-1 after that win in the playoffs. Their one loss was to Kettle Run. They lost 34-0.
Yeah, that's a crazy loss. I think
beat Sharando by 14-7. I don't know what to make of them. So I don't know. Those 2 teams I don't know much about. We should have had someone come in here as an expert, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know what Jefferson Forest, their QB's out, right, Devin? Is that still the case?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Peyton Jackson, is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is Miss Coward, you know anything about Jefferson Forest QB? That would help out a lot. But
I think Sharando did take out Salem last year in the regional finals, I think.
Let me see what they did last year. Oh, I forget it.
I think that's right.
Jeff Sports played the only 2 losses were to really good teams. I mean, no knock against them. They have a good defense too. I think they just had some issues, maybe putting the game away. For them, you've seen that game against LCA. Maybe the same thing against Heritage too. Weren't they up on Heritage in the game early in the game, 14-0, something like that, or 7-0?
Who? Oh, JF.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they were up 14-7 at one point. Had a chance to kick a field goal for the win. So I just don't know.
Yeah. So we're taking GW and y'all both taking Hanley?
I mean, I'll go with it. I would say GW and Hanley here. Much as I hate to say it, you know.
Pop's taking Hanley?
Yeah, taking Hanley? No, I'm taking Jefferson Forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stepping up. So Devin went Hanley. Man, I just don't know what to make of Hanley. I really don't. I mean, look at their schedule. Like, they're beating up on bad teams like they're supposed to.
All right, so if this helps y'all, last year GW loses to Salem 24-3, and Sharando beats Jefferson Forest 20-14. So there's a little bit of Jefferson Forest has something to play for. The regional finals, Sharando beats or Sharando, however you want to call them, beats Salem 29-26, and they were a 2 seed then. They lost to Phoebus 34-0 in the semis, which I can expect that.
Oh, Hanley has the indoor track champion, plays running back. If you ever seen Hanley's football field, it's pretty neat. The school itself is pretty neat too. So I think that might be Jefferson Forest based on that. No other information. I really do want to take Jefferson Forest. I just don't know what to make of Hanley. I mean, Jefferson Forest has played LCA and Heritage. Is that or those opponents similar to what Hanley has played this year, or is that a different style of football up there? I don't know. I think Jefferson Forest has the line. Slade could see and some other guys up there. They have a good. What's the running back, Devin? Number 14 or 15 or something like that.
Oh yeah, Cam Fox, I think.
Cam Fox. Gosh, I mean, we're the District 2 Sports Podcast. I'm going JF as well.
What did Devin take?
He took Hanley. Yeah.
It's just a long bus ride, man.
It's on a Saturday though. Saturday.
So what about GW and Sharando? Did y'all pick that already?
Oh yeah, we picked GW.
Okay, make sure.
Yeah, I'm taking GW. Taking GW until we can't, right?
Yeah, there we go.
What do we say for 4? Right, they're doing.
That's when they get to the end and they reseed. Yeah.
Yep. So, I wish I knew the how they're going to do that. Is that all based on PowerPoints as well?
Well, I think it. Well, we'll talk about it, but I just feel like it comes down to Hampton and that other side is just huge. I mean,
yeah,
that other side is loaded. GW, you know, if it came down to it, it would be nice to play C because that's at Loudoun County, Loudoun, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
Loudoun Valley.
Whoever gets patched up with C has a better shot to make it up there than. But they could. I guess they could potentially play C because of the way they do the power rankings.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
The matchup did come true for this weekend. Dinwiddie will host Varina. So.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Kelly, how old are you? Hey, you play basketball for Cam Fox's father. McKinley's a lot younger than that.
I'm still taking Varina to beat Dinwiddie. I don't care. I don't see a team losing to Maury and to Grimsley.
Oh, yeah, Maury's they're 4A?
Oh, they're 5A, right? Maury's 5 or 6, ain't they?
Good. Yeah, who's up? 5. So Varina and Dinwiddie are 4B, right?
4B, yep.
And the Hampton's 4A?
Yep. I think it's going to be. I got Hampton, Varina, GW, and one of those Loudons.
Yeah, I don't want to make a prediction on the state. until we know the matchups.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Why don't you want to make that prediction?
He's got to take it step by step. You know, he can't go past one game
because you know what he's thinking. He's thinking who is going to beat Verona or Dinwiddie. That's what he's thinking, and he doesn't want people to tune out right now. That's what he's thinking.
I'm playing my cards,
close to the vest.
Yeah.
I've been told people I don't care who Dinwiddie is. I know how good. I mean, I know Dinwiddie's been ranked the top #1 and whatever. But how many state championships have they pulled out here lately?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Maury. I think Maury's won how many they missed at win in a row? Oh, McKinley, if you want to entertain us, yeah, you did miss it, but if you want to entertain us in that matchup, please do. We said that Lord Wattot would come out and top on that one, but let us know if you think different. But I mean, is this going to be another A-B matchup there in Liberty? It's a possibility that A and B could play each other. I don't think it's going to happen in the state semifinals if they reclassify. I think they're going to try to make it, different. But is it going to be another 4 A and B there at Liberty?
I mean, I think
I would love to see GW and Verona play each other for the title. I would love to see that.
It could be a good crowd. I mean, I think GW fans could show up. But yeah, Verona's just on a different level, and y'all saw that with Phoebus last year.
Yeah, and Verona had a crowd. They both brought good crowds, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Verona's crowd was bigger than Phoebus's crowd.
Does Phoebus have any chance of beating #1 Hampton?
I say they do. I didn't pick it, but I think they have every chance in the world to do it. I mean, when you've won 4 straight state titles, I think you have every right to think you can beat that team. I think it'll be close. I mean, Phoebus hasn't lost to the Sisters of the Poor this year. I don't have them written down right now, but they haven't lost to really anybody bad.
Yeah. GW Verona for state. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're saying anything that GW fans don't think already. I mean, I think that they know, hey, A and B, that's tough out there. It's kind of weird though, going from 3 A and B to 4 A and B. It just seems like 2 different monsters out there. It's kind of weird.
Yep.
I don't know. All right, our last one here is 5C here. Patrick Henry got the win over Franklin County 38-7. William Fleming won 46-6 over Douglas Freeman. Highland Springs won over. I thought I lost y'all. Highland Springs won over Glen Allen, and then Hermitage with the 4-5 upset over Midlothian. So Patrick Henry gets to host Hermitage there at home. So Mr. Has already been talking about this one. Gosh, I would love to see a Fleming and Patrick Henry region final. And I think it could happen. I do think it could happen. I think Patrick Henry, I think they're playing at home. That's a long drive for Hermitage to get out there. Hermitage is not, gosh, I don't want to say anything, make them upset if they're listening, but I don't think Hermitage is that big of a monster than what we're kind of alluding to.
One thing that is going to take place Friday night, and I don't know if it took place last Friday night, but you can guarantee that Coach Fiddler is going to play his guys for 4 quarters unless they're mauling Hermitage. I mean, that's the only way I know how to explain it. I mean, Mr. Taylor has alluded to it all year long. Half of the kids have been, have played 2 and maybe 3 quarters, and that's about it for a game. So unless they're mauling Hermitage, I think they'll be in there for 4 quarters. I don't think he's going to let up on them.
So I'm trying to look at.
All right, so look, let's think about this Fleming Highland Springs game. I noted that Highland Springs was number 2. They had lost to Huff out of Raleigh, Dinwiddie, and Verona. But Fleming's losses are to what? GW, Patrick Henry, and who's the third one?
Verona.
So they lost to Verona too.
Yeah, William playing with Verona, GW, and PH.
That's right. Very first game. That's right.
Yep.
So both of them have very similar records. No bad losses whatsoever. The only thing that I can even say, and I'm going with Devin's theory right here, it's going to be hard to go Northern Virginia and beat Highland Springs.
Yeah. I mean, Highland Springs.
As much as I want to see Fleming win, I think that's the only thing. It's just going to be hard to go up there and win on the road.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. lost 2 games by a touchdown and 3 points to Huff, or whatever you call it, Huff. Lost to Verona by 18. I mean, everyone's losing to Verona.
Yep.
Gosh. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, I know that's gonna be tough. I mean, Highland Springs, they won like 3 or 4 straight, maybe more than that, in 5A for a few years, or 6A for a few years. Now they're coming down to 5A. Oh man, it's tough to go on the road, especially when you have to go all the way to Richmond to play. Yeah, but Patrick Henry, I do see them beating Hermitage, and that's being serious about that. I think Hermitage. I was looking at their schedule. I just lost it. Let me pull it back up. Hermitage was 9-2. They have a loss to Verona. Like I said, everybody's losing to Verona. But the weird thing about Hermitage's schedule, they went to Freeman, beat them 48-24. William Fleming beat them 46-6. Just kind of comparing stuff there. But the next week they played Thomas Jefferson High School, who Heritage beat the dog out of. Only beat them 9-7.
Yeah,
that seemed weird to me. Does that seem weird to y'all?
Yeah, very much so.
I agree.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what team Patrick Henry is getting in Hermitage, but being able to play at home, and they are playing on Friday night, so Hermitage is gonna have to make that trip early during the school day and get there. It's gonna be a long bus trip back.
McKinley, that's huge. I think that's huge.
What do you say?
What he says about the 2,000-yard passer, 1,000-yard rusher, 1,000-yard receiver, and those 3 players missed at least 8 to 10 full quarters of play.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what's going to be a huge matchup Friday night between PH and Hermitage. Obviously, Cam Harrison Taylor from PH, who we know, but Hermitage has a guy, Andre Clark Jr., committed to Michigan, and I think those 2 guys are going to go at it all night. It's going to be crazy. We'll see who comes out on top there.
I'll say this: Hermitage played Highland Springs. I think Highland Springs won 31-28 early in the season, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. This will be a test of the Roanoke teams, and I hope they get the win. We'll see what Mr. Taylor said here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I've heard it too. I've heard Richmond area takes care of the Richmond area. I've heard it too.
I say PH wins. I'll go ahead and let me see. I'm not gonna go deep here, but I say 35-20.
35-20, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it close. I think PH does get the win. I think it's gonna be 28-24.
Okay.
Here we go. Go ahead and say it.
I'm gonna take PH here.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be close, just like Gregory. I think it might be, just going back to that Fleming and PH game. It was like a 14-2 game or something like that. I think this one could be somewhere along the lines of like 17-10.
Okay.
Be a battle. We'll see. Maybe it'll be a higher scoring game. I just think that the reason that I'm thinking that I sent that text that all 4 of those teams I think could have some trouble is that once you get into this time of the year, you're no longer. And I think this might just be biased, but I think the Richmond area teams and the Virginia Beach area teams, I think they're a little bit more battle tested. That's what I'll say. I mean, they're playing Verona, they're playing teams like that.
I love that.
I love that. Yes, sir.
It's just like once you get into March Madness, it's like not saying any of these teams are like that, but it's like when Gonzaga plays against an actual basketball team come March, and it's like,
gosh,
that's
shots across the bow, Big G.
Besides St. Mary's,
I literally just said it's not. I'm not saying that's how it is for these teams, but it's kind of what I'm thinking.
Oh,
there you go.
Big 28-7. Staying on business.
I said 15. He got 21. That's good.
And the reason why I'll say this, the reason why I want to have PH and Fleming region final, I'll be in Virginia come Thanksgiving. I really would like to be at that game. So, even if Patrick Henry just needs to win in general. So if Patrick Henry wins, I am there in Roanoke on will that be a Saturday? Or, I don't know if it's gonna be a Friday night or a Saturday game on Black Friday.
That'd be awesome to watch. Whoever to play them if they win.
Highland Springs and Fleming.
I mean, Highland Springs has all the experience on the side. They won state championships.
Let me just start it off. I'm just, you know what? I loved our interview with Coach the other day. I thought it was
Yeah.
a fabulous, and the way that he is taking, or he has his team take these games one step at a time. I mean, you could not get anything out of him. I tried and I tried and I tried, and he would not say anything besides, "Hey, this is the next step. This is how we treat a game. This is how we go after each game one by one." And I could not get him to commit to me to say anything whatsoever. This team's a buzzsaw right now. They're playing as good as anybody in any class in the state. They are. They're buzzsaw. They're just motorboating, whatever we call boat racing. They're doing everything to these people. Yeah. I'm gonna take an upset right here.
Wow.
Really?
Fleming 21, Highland Springs 20.
Wow. Man.
Somebody's gonna go for 2 at the end and win it, and Fleming wins at 21-20.
I would not be surprised if William Fleming won based on just how they're playing right now. I'm still gonna go with Highland Springs, a home game. I'm gonna stick with them.
Yeah, I'm going to Highland Springs. I think just the experience they've had, they've played big games at home, in the playoffs in the past. So I don't think there's anything different from them. They've played a tough schedule, played Verona, played Hermitage already. I think they just have too much at home. Oof. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, if Patrick Henry can win this game, I am there for the region final. I am. All right, we picked GW to win. They picked the Region 40. We're picking GW because we can't until we just can't. So Devin thinks that PHGW. Who do y'all say is gonna lose this weekend?
He said PH, William Fleming, GW, and Jefferson Forest.
All I said was I think that they could. That's all I said. I think they could. It's tough games they have to play. It's tough games.
I did want to share. Big Greg was getting the plug in there. I want to get the. If you didn't listen to the Nick Leftwich interview, you need to do that. It was a really good one. I'm trying to pull it up here for a second if I can find it. There it is. Oh, wait. There it is. So, like you were mentioning, Big Greg, 1 week, 1 mission, Coach Leftwich, and the Colonel's 1-0 approach. So, really good interview. I mean, he talked the whole time about, and you baited him the whole time. He will not budge off of just winning. He really didn't say winning the game. He talked about winning the practice before the game too.
Yep.
He said you have to get to Monday before you get to Friday. So he said you got win every practice and then you can play the games on Friday.
Look,
Mr. Taylor,
yeah, I like this too. Yeah. Look, I mean, I thought we might be able to get some stats on some players and stuff like that and give some love out. I wasn't able to get a whole lot tonight, but I wanted to give a few shout outs to some folks for this past year. Some of their seasons have been cut short and some of them are still playing, but I wanted to going over some stats here tonight. Quarterback passing, number 5 in the state of Virginia, Rayshawn Logan from Gretna.
Nice.
2,695 yards. He was 175 for 272. He had 36 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. Number 12 in the state, Mr. Simeon Moore from Magna Vista, 2,334 yards, only 120 out of 182. So that just goes to show you he only had 120 receptions, but 2,300 yards, 33 touchdown passes, and 7 interceptions. And then the last one for our area that I could find was David Cook from Bassett. So kid was over 2,000 yards, 2,135 yards. He was 109 for 215, 24 touchdown passes, and 5 interceptions. How about some rushing yards? I just kind of went with the people that were 1,000 or better. But in our area, Khalil Waller from Gretna, 1,415 yards rushing, 175 attempts, 12 touchdowns, no fumbles. How about one of our own here, Mr. Jaden Cowart from LCA, 1,160 yards rushing, 146 attempts, 23 touchdown runs, and 3 fumbles this year. And then last but not least, number 22 in the state, Ethan Dukes from Magna Vista, 1,120 yards, 184 attempts, 18 touchdown runs, and 3 fumbles. So, and I'm saying the numbers right now, these numbers are according to what we have full statistics for. So that's what they're rated at right now. Couple receivers. I didn't have any 1,000-yard rush catchers or receivers in this area, but Tyler Martin right now is listed number 10 from Magna Vista, 896 yards on 33 catches only and 10 touchdowns. I think he had all 10 touchdowns against GW the other week. And then number 13, I think this is Tyson Miller from Gretna. 871 yards on 54 catches and 10 touchdowns. So I can't just throw it all on offense. I went ahead and found some people that made a few tackles this year. Number 9 in the state, Connor Radcliffe. I think that's LCA if I'm not mistaken. 115 total tackles, 41 solo, 74 assisted. Dude averaged 12.8 tackles a game. And then number 14 in the state, I think it's O'Brien Myers from Dan River, 110 tackles, 43 solo, 67 assisted, and that's 10 a game, I believe. And I thought I had one more statistic, but I seem to have misplaced my other paper. I thought I had some kickers, and I do. Here they are. Bassett must just be home of the kicker because here's Gavin Morrison. He was 7 for 7, considered the number 7 kicker in the state, 7 for 7 with a long of 37. And then our guy from EC Glass, Dave Matthews, 6 of 10 with a long of 35. And I think that does it for my statistics on the night. My love for the homies.
How do you get all these stats? Oh, there's more stats here. 50 catches, 1,100. Man.
Thank you. Good. I'm glad you put that in there because I couldn't find any of those for anybody else. Like I was looking for Brody's stuff for quarterback, and I couldn't find anything on him. And then some of these kids, some of these kids like that Keldon Hamilton from Eastside, they only had him down for 6 games. So that's the reason why I don't have a final stat. So we can get more in depth on some of this stuff, I guess, after the playoffs or whatever. Some of this stuff might be updated by then.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably can't see this at all, can you, Big Greg?
Yeah, I see it.
Well, I just want to bring this up,
because I pulled it up myself.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, D3 is now in the playoffs as well. So, only one team from the ODAC. Where are they at? Randolph Macon here, playing John Carroll.
What a draw! What a draw they made.
Not a good bracket.
Look at if they win it. Look what happens next.
Yeah, Mount Union. Not a good draw. Gosh.
Hey, you know who else we got to give a shout out though to that we have we haven't talked to him in about a year. How about number 6 in the country right now?
Right,
10-0, and Christopher Newport, Paul Crowley, the highest ranking in school history right now, and he gets to host. He gets to host a game. He gets to host, gets a bye and host the winner of the Susquehanna and Washington Jefferson, I believe it is.
Yeah. I was looking at here. Yep, Christopher Newport gets and I feel like there's 2 teams that they can definitely beat. They win that, they'll get Franklin and Marshall or Eastern. Man, I mean they have a really good draw.
Yes, very good.
They've had history with John Hopkins. They beat Salisbury early this year. God.
Will they host as long as they play?
I believe so. I'm trying to look at the. I'm see if I can find D3's website.
Are they on Central Side?
Let's see. The top up here is Wartburg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got a chance, man.
Yeah, West Whitewater there. I don't know what Whitewater has been like this year, but yeah, I mean, North Central and Mount Union look like be on the same side, unless. This is hard to read.
Let me see if I can get over here where I just.
Yeah, we talked to Christopher Newport a couple weeks ago.
Well, Wartburg is considered number 5, so that not much of a difference there. Whitewater is number 11. I mean, it's a crapshoot. Salisbury is 12.
Okay. What's John Hopkins?
Number 8.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they have to be. They
sure.
have to be that. So they probably be home the whole time, which is awesome for them.
I think they got a good shot, and this thing's in Frisco again, right?
It doesn't say on this website. I mean, D3 just NCAA doesn't care about D3 football.
Because that's where and plus they're playing on national TV too, so it's they saved the championship game for the night before the national championship, don't they, for the big boys? Ain't that right?
Let's see here, the printable bracket here.
I printed that bracket. I don't see where it says where the championship is.
Canton, Ohio.
Oh wow, playing at the Hall of Fame Stadium.
Yep.
Well, that favors. I'm gonna tell you, if it gets to that, that's gonna favor Mountain Union. They're like across the street from the Hall of Fame up there, I think.
And I think that's the reason why they left Salem. Maybe it's because they thought these northern teams would make it to Canton or wherever they were playing at and have big crowds, but they just hasn't materialized. I mean, they had North Central, I think, there, and they had like some other team, but hasn't materialized. I think they should just kept it in Salem.
Yeah. And you know what? I was thinking Frisco. That's for the FBS championship. That's North Dakota State.
They played last year in Houston, I think.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Let me check.
Well, let's throw some shout out to WNL and to Shenandoah. They will both be in the Chesapeake Bowl challenges this weekend. I guess it's this weekend. WNL will play Lycoming in the Cape Charles Bowl, and then Shenandoah will play Wilkes in the Cape Henry Bowl.
Yeah, so I thought they were going to play at Salem, but they're playing home and home. So Shenandoah hosts and WNL will go on the road. So, Devin, going back to the whole thing with the Salem thing, we saw the last time they were in Salem, or no, next last time. So last time they were in Salem was 2023. They'll be back again in 2026. So, hey, I'll be in Virginia at that point. So we're going to the D3 National Championship.
Yeah.
But we were there for Mount Union, Mary Hardin Baylor in 2017, and Mount Union, the fans wanted all to stay there in Salem. They liked Salem.
Yeah, said it was like their second home. It was like they loved it. I don't know why they ever moved it away.
So they got lucky one year. So they had Mount Union play Mary Hardin Baylor in Shenandoah, Texas. They had a good crowd. They had about 7,000 people there because Mary Hardin Baylor's down there. But since then, I mean, it's been poor attendance. Gosh, I played in Canton, Ohio. North Central played in Mary Hardin Baylor, had 1,800 fans there.
Wow.
Played in Annapolis, Maryland, Mount Union, North Central, about 3,000 people there. Did play in Salem again. It's the highest attendance since they've left there. Was 3,381 against North Central and Cortland. So that was two teams that had never been there before. And then just last year they played in Houston, less than 2,000 fans.
Can you go back to when Mountain Union played in the championship at Salem? Do you see that? I'd like to know any of them. I'd just like to know how many fans were at that game.
So last time Mountain Union was there and played for the championship was 2017. There was 5,000 fans there.
See, I mean, at least it was more people than that. I mean,
like they're worse. So just looking at Salem, gosh, I mean, they've had it since 93, 7,000, 4,000. I'm trying to think, the lowest attendance one it was.
And I guarantee the 4,000 or whatever the lowest one was because it was freezing cold one time.
Linfield and Mary Hardin Baylor played in 2004. There's only 3,200 fans there. Still more
than everybody else. Yeah. That ought to tell you something. People in Virginia will come and watch football. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, that's the lowest attended game was at 3,200 in 2004. But still more than the teams they've. I mean, like I said, besides the game they had, Mary Hardin Baylor at home there in Texas. That's the only time they got lucky with that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they had 6,000-7,000, but they've had 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. I mean, they've had good crowds. I just don't understand what they were doing. They just left.
That's a great place too. The whole place is nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Basketball season's coming up.
All right. So I did take some notice of some D3 basketball and included my ODAC bunch. I don't know if y'all looked at the preseason rankings. Men, number 1 is Trinity. And I don't know, I must have fell asleep on the last week's podcast. Randolph-Macon is number 2. And they got a first place vote.
Yep.
Man.
I've been watching some of the games. I've been watching Flow Sports. I tell you, people ragged on Flow Sports and like, oh, it's gonna be behind a paywall, blah 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 blah. Like, I'm totally against that now. I'm like 1,000% against it. I watched more ODAC football and basketball since Flow Sports has gotten coverage of the ODAC or of D3 sports.
Well, let me tell y'all something. The ODAC is going to be a bloodbath this year in basketball. Because do y'all realize, all right, number 2 is Randolph-Macon. I know Christopher Newport's not in the ODAC, but they're number 9. Yep. Roanoke is number 10. Virginia Wesleyan is number 14.
Yeah.
And then Hampton-Sydney is number 17. It's going to be a freaking bloodbath.
Yeah.
Trying
to see if I can find it. What is that?
And we get accused of being biased and we're not covering the whole ramification and all the D3 stuff with the women. So let me go into the women just a second for basketball and ODAC. Preseason rankings women. Anybody know who the number 1 team in the country is?
Randolph-Macon.
I'm gonna say NYU.
NYU once again. So let me tell you something. Meg Barber's got the 2-time defending national champions off to a 3-0 start. So that makes them 65-0. They got a 65-game win streak going. Listen to these scores of their first 3 games. 108-49 over Swarthmore, 114-35 over Regis, 112-40 over New Jersey College of whatever university. The average score is 111.3 to 41.3 for an average margin of defeat of 70 points. That is crazy. So anyway, the number 4 team in the country is Smith, which is the 2025 national runner-up. Listen here. Number 6, W&L. They actually got a first place vote as well. So number 20 is Christopher Newport, and number 21 is Randolph-Macon. So it's going to be a bloodbath in the ODAC as well.
Yeah. I was thinking your boys are 2-1 right now, Avery.
Yeah. Well.
Where's my flowers at, by the way? All season I was called a closet Randolph-Macon booster, closet Randolph-Macon fan or whatever. What? I mean, I picked the right conference winner and I'm supposed to feel bad about it. What's up with that?
I didn't say it. That was the coach and his buddy texting each other.
Yeah, they'll probably send you some Randolph-Macon underwear and socks for the upcoming year.
I better get something.
But hey, I mean, basketball season coming up. We're gonna be at the ODAC tournament again.
Interesting tidbit here, guys. I just want to let you know that if you recall, last year's semifinals of the ODAC was on a Saturday, and the finals was on Sunday afternoon. This year, the semifinals are on Friday night.
Oh, nice.
And Saturday night at 8 p.m. is the final game. So I guess everybody's getting a little bit extra rest for the finals of the championship finals, whatever, because it was a little bit of a quick turnaround for that last game for the people that played the semifinals last late game. So it was a quick turnaround. They played at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock next afternoon.
Yeah.
So, but I guarantee you they get a better crowd on Friday and Saturday night as well.
Oh yeah, I mean potentially. I mean, if we have Randolph-Macon there, they brought a good crowd. Unfortunately, they lost. Merkel's team. I mean, they look darn good. They're 4-0 right now. Shenandoah is 4-0. Surprising right there. But if you can get Randolph-Macon, Roanoke, Hampton-Sydney, and Virginia Wesleyan, that would be just an awesome 4 to watch. Watch some good basketball all weekend.
It's gonna be interesting.
I think those 4 will make the NCAA tournament. I think Wesleyan, I know they got shot, in the foot last year with, I thought they should have made it, but they have a lot of guys returning too, a lot of scorers returning, so they're gonna be really good this year.
Whatever you do this year when we interview the Lynchburg crowd, just don't mention anything about transferring.
I'm not gonna be in that interview. I'm gonna let y'all guys talk to that one. Yeah, I'll stay with that one. Hey, my guys, EMU, they're fighting 0-3 right now, but they're fighting. I think they're gonna get a win here soon. So
I hope so.
Shout out to the Royals. But yeah. I don't know if Matos is still here or not. I think his son was thinking about going to some ODAC for football, so I don't know if he's had thought about anything there. Did see Hardy from Northside played at Wise. They had a game the other day. He played really well. I was watching him play a little bit. Does not look like a freshman out there at all. So just kind of go shout out to Bill Pope's program there at Northside.
Just a quick question for the two of you. If you don't open your mouth, how can you spit on somebody?
Oh, that what Chase said?
I didn't even open my mouth up to that guy. That's what he said. But it sure was a clump of spit that come out of his mouth that went towards him.
Who was this?
Jalen Ramsey had got tossed out of the game because Jamar Chase spit on him, and Jamar Chase said he didn't even open his mouth up, but there sure was a large clump of spit that come out of his mouth. I don't know how that happened. I'm just curious if y'all knew it.
Just weird thing about Randolph Macon. They're 4-0. Won at Christopher Newport by 6. That's a really good win. They played on the 15th. They'll play again until December 3rd. I guess they're getting ready for exams from there. That's interesting.
So they already played at Christopher Newport?
Yeah, and they have the 2 games they have when they come back from break: Hampton Sydney and Roanoke.
Oof.
So
God.
Yeah.
Both where are they at?
It looks like both of them are at home.
Wow.
Man.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. That place in Salem at Roanoke, whatever, it's in Salem. Roanoke College is in Salem, I guess you want to say. What is the name of that center that they play, that Roanoke College plays in?
Oh, the Krieger Center?
That place is immaculate, buddy. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know how he don't get more people to play at Roanoke, because that place is immaculate. I mean, it actually held the D3 Women's National Championship this past year, and it is beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think what games I'm not going to be catching the games while I'm here for Thanksgiving break. So I'll be there for football, but there's no basketball games going on near us. So yeah. Anything else, guys, before we jump out of here? We've been out here for another hour.
We've been this long.
Yeah, I mean, high school football talk takes forever, man. We gotta go through the brackets and see what McKinley has to say and see what Mr. Taylor has to say and Mr. Cowart. So,
I'd just like to say good luck to all of our area high schoolers this week. I mean, I would love to be wrong on a few games and have every one of those guys make the finals of the region. So it'd be nice.
I'm trying to think. I think I'm gonna do another thing where should Gregory go see a football game at next weekend? So I think I'm gonna go to Roanoke, but if they don't win, I guess I have to go somewhere else. But if Patrick Henry wins, I want to be at that game. I mean, can you imagine seeing either Patrick Henry against Howard Springs or Fleming? I mean, that would be a really good game.
I guarantee you, if Fleming wins, it'll be 10,000 people there easy.
Yeah, so we're to get on the list early. Make sure, hey, we want to be there. We talked to both coaches. I mean, we shouldn't be able to get in there.
Yep, I think that'd be awesome.
All right, yeah. Good luck to all the teams. We'll watch them out on Friday. We'll be texting each other. Hopefully, it's good text messages to each other saying it was a good game.
GW and JF on Friday night wouldn't be bad.
Oh man, yeah. Gosh.
Yeah, just
we might
throwing it out there.
We might do a triple coverage. I might be in Roanoke for Fleming and Patrick Henry. Devin might be in Lynchburg for Heritage and LCA, and you'll be in there for JW and Hanley. RGF.
JF, yeah, exactly.
We'll have to get a live feed going on for the games and talk about the games. We're
gonna have to send Carly to Glenver to get Glenver and Graham.
Wow.
No, I guess that would be Glenver. Well, that wouldn't be Graham at that point. That would be Glenver and Gretna, or was that this week? Yeah, Glenver and Gretna. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're hoping that would be a good weekend. Hopefully everyone wins.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.